Hey everybody, welcome to the video today. What we're going to do today is walk you through a full back training session. I gotten a few requests to kind of see how I train, and back's probably one of my better body parts, so thought we'd walk you through it. So one thing you'll find with me is I do not like to do 20 different exercises from every angle. I really don't think it's necessary. It gets too hard to track progress, track volume, and really get comfortable with the exercises. And I just don't feel like it's the best way to progress. So as you look at my back training in particular here, um, this workout will be fully done with three exercises. The Penlay row from a dead stop, as we're doing here with 300 pounds. We'll end up doing 6 sets at 300 pounds. We ended up doing 4 sets of deadlifts at 495, 3 reps each. I did not get one of the sets on film. I did get the last set though, so you can see the hardest set, but I missed the third set, unfortunately. And then we ended with 4 sets of chin ups. So, why do I train this way? You see very low reps with many sets. Some of the questions I've gotten are, well, isn't that going to be too hard on your joints? You're 35 years old. Isn't that too much? Going balls to the wall all the time. So let me just take a minute and explain that a little bit. The answer is no, and this might seem counterintuitive. I actually went to this style of training over a year ago because I was getting a lot of joint issues and pain and tendonitis. The idea was I was doing more of a bodybuilding style, even though I knew better, higher reps, more isolation work, and I was just accumulating elbow pain, knee pain, shoulder pain. And I thought there's got to be a different way to do this. So, as I mentioned, I do very low reps but many sets. So, this allows for a couple things. One is I value every single rep. Every rep is from a pause, a dead stop, a dead hang. Every rep is as valuable as the next. So, we're not just pumping out herky jerky, sloppy reps. All right, so you're getting something from every rep, they're all accounted for. Now, with that said, doing so many sets, you're not going to be able to do some sort of weight that's going to put you at a major injury risk. In fact, I'd say on any given set, we're not going past an RPE of 7. Probably my 4 set of deadlifts, that was probably about an RPE of 8, and that's as high as we go. Because when you're doing sort of like beginners on a 5x5 program, you can't do 95% of your 1 rep max on a 5x5 because by your third set, I mean, you're going to be dead tired. So by training like this, essentially, I guess if you had to summarize it, it's lifting a moderate weight over and over and over, mastering that moderate weight, and then moving up. So, for instance, when I look at a back day like this, doing a Penlay row, the way I kind of formulate it in my head, and it's just trial and error, also looking at studies, how much volume it takes to get hypertrophy. And I will tell you, training like this, it is absolutely enough volume. And that's where the many sets come in. It's totally enough volume for muscle growth. So what I do is I'll do sets of 3 to 5 reps on a Penlay row like today on my first exercise, as many sets as it takes me to get to 30 total reps. Now, I stop if I get over an RPE of 8. If I start to grind, I'll stop. And here's a great example. You're watching the 4th set of deadlifts right now. That last rep was a little too grindy for me. That was probably an RPE of 8, so I did not do a 5th set. The 5th set would have been my last. If I could have finished a 5th set, the next workout I would have went up to 505 pounds. So I kind of have different rep ranges and things I look at. Typically, like I said, for my first exercise, I'll do something where I'll want to hit a 30 rep amount over the course of anywhere from 6 to 10 sets, about 2 minutes, 3 minutes rest in between. Once I can do that, I will move on to a higher weight. So again, I know this is sort of a summary on how I train and what I do, but hopefully it gives you some insight. I thoroughly believe in this way of training. Again, I like to use a science-based approach as well as just trial and error, what's worked with me, what's worked with others. I will tell you one thing, all my injuries are gone. I don't have a single nagging injury, and this is one of the fastest my strength has increased in years. So I couldn't be happier with it. Um, just you can put two and two together here. You all saw my blood work a couple months ago, and based on how good it was, you can tell I'm not doing anything, should I say, dangerous or risky or pushing any limits here. So I feel very comfortable saying these strength gains, improvements. This is from hard work, and it's some of the best improvements I've seen in years. So we'll talk more about training, but like I said, hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. Moderate weight, over and over, minimalist training, master the exercises, and move on. That's the way I do it. That's the way I train people, and it seems to work well. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Really appreciate the support. We'll see you next time. Thanks.